Yeah, if you're checking out my form, it's not very good. But hey, today on Tuesday Tip, we wanted to talk to you about Sportsfield's turf. As you can see, we're out here at Luther Williams Field. You see off in the distance, that's our Real Turf logo. We've just taken over the athletic fields at Luther Williams Field here in Macon, Georgia. We wanted to talk to you about maintaining a athletic field. People say, well, you don't play on it that much, it really doesn't matter, what's the fertilization program, and so forth and so on. We wanted to take a moment and talk to you about that. Hey, here's the great thing about it, you just got to keep that in mind of the athletic side of things. So when you're out here at a sports complex, you got to know how to, a couple things. First, we got to have a great fertilization and weed control program. We want to make sure that we're fertilizing the turf. Most Astro or sports field complexes are Bermuda, so we want to make sure that we've got that fertilization program in place. Some people say, well, we only play on the field 2 months or 4 months or 6 months out of the year. Well, we want to make sure that that complex, that field, looks good all the time. So we want to make sure that we got that right fertilization program. Also, we also want to make sure that we've got that weed control program down as well. Pre-emergent, post-emergent herbicides, all those things, you need to make sure that we get those down and get those down in an adequate time to make sure that your athletic field looks in great condition. This ballpark was built a long time ago, and building this ballpark a long time ago, they didn't put a very good irrigation system in it. So we've had to modify and make adjustments to the irrigation system here at Luther Williams Field to make sure that the field itself is getting adequate water. Also, the other thing that you need to keep in mind when you're looking at a sports turf or some kind of athletic complex is how to maintain it. How often do you mow the grass? What are you mowing the grass with? What type of mower is it? What's the height of the grass? You got to keep all those things in mind when you're doing an athletic field or a complex of this magnitude. This particular grass here is Bermuda. We keep it cut at about 3/4 of an inch, and we cut it with a 5-gain reel mower that we have here on site. And so those are some of the things to keep in mind. So if you want your athletic fields to be top-notch and above all else, you need to know, one, you got to know your fertilization program. It's going to take more than one application a year. It needs to be a regimented system. You need to know your pre- and post-emergent herbicides, when to put those out, when to get those looking good. You also need to know a lot about your mowing, how you're going to mow, the path and the direction in which you mow to get the striping features that you see in most of your major league ball fields. And then also you need to make sure that you have the water going. Turn the water onto your irrigation system. Make sure that it's watering on a regular basis. Make sure that your fields have adequate water so that you can have a green, lush lawn during your athletic event.